Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Object 430U. It's a Tier 10 Soviet medium tank. It's located on the southeast corner of Fjords under the command of BassmanFromHell.
Honestly, why even bother with it? They won't understand anything anyway.
Well, I don't know who that commander is, but it's certainly not the baseman, but it is the baseman who's actually driving the vehicle. An Object 430U was supposed to be a replacement for the T-54, built between 1953 and 1957. It was actually a heavium. That is, it's a tank that's more like a heavy tank in some characteristics and more like a medium in others. So it's got the speed of a medium, 50 kilometers an hour, but it's got a big, heavy 122mm main gun capable of 440 alpha. In fact, with the AP rounds, it'll do 252mm pen, and with the heat rounds, took a round there from the CS63. With the heat rounds, it's capable of doing 340mm pen, and the HE, well, that can do 530 and 68mm pen. Now, he doesn't have much in the way of gun depression, I'm afraid. Most Soviet heavies, he's actually got only 5 degrees, a total lack of depression. I'm not taking any tranquilizers for it either. Trying to get a shot on the TVP. Doesn't go through. That's very odd. The rock must extend even past that point. Oh, but he does get the CS63, and that's nice because he got revenge on that guy for the previous shot. Mind you, it's not equal at the moment. Still having difficulty trying to get that gun depression. Usually works out. Oh, we got it that time. It usually works out better if you try and angle yourself on a side of a rock or whatever. You can create artificial gun depression. That CS63's been a bit of a nuisance. The TVP just went down to the Hesh barn, and somewhere behind us, that was a 183mm round, or 182.9 if you want to be particular, and the TVP is no more. Okay, so is he going to go head-to-head with the CS63? In fact, he gets a round into his rear and bounces the round that comes back. Now he's actually holding back for the moment. Now it looks like the guy's got rid of that STB that managed to creep up into the corner only a short distance away. And he's coming back here because he's actually going to try and deal with the enemy that broke through on this side. Well, the first shot does go in and wipe out the Minotauro. Can you get a shot on this one? No, Superconk is actually using the building, I think, to actually try and side scrape against us. That's better. And in fact, actually, it was a follow-up shot, so we got the track damage as well. So that's a big, big score there. And another one into the 277. And now we got help from the T-57 Heavy. Of course, he's a 4-shot autoloader. This tank actually does have very good DPM, really, and a very strong turret overall. It's got a fairly large hit pool on top of that, 2,000 health, and that's a medium tank. You'd think it was a heavy tank, actually, by the amount of health. Unfortunately, this tank never got made, actually. It was discontinued. They didn't go ahead, but the T-54 that it was supposed to replace was actually very successful and continued in operation until they came in with the T-62 and all the other tanks that came afterwards. T-64 and the like. Okay, he's being cautious at the moment, Baseman. He's got plenty of hit points, but he doesn't want to walk into an ambush. And there's a Super Conqueror just around the corner. In fact, he's not the only one. That CS63 is only a short distance away, or at least he was last time we checked. There's the Super Conk. Well, he got one in and he stopped the return fire, but he did get spotted. He's coming back behind the rock, and there's the kill shot, and that goes to the T-57 Heavy. Oh, we bounced the Hesh round from, or was it a Hesh round? No, it was an armor piercing from the Hesh barn. Right over there in the distance. Oh, that was a big shot. That was a very big shot from one of our teammates. And I'm wondering which one it is who actually got it in. There's 268 actually. He was the one who fired. Might be loaded by the time we get close. So we need to be careful because we'll probably just be spotting him for our teammates. Where are you? Can't see him. There he is. Now, can we get a shot? Dropped it. Yes. Nicely done. Okay, so there's only 4 enemies remaining. 2 of them are Arty. 1 of them just died. And there's the CS63. He's over on the other side, hiding behind the rock. Fire blind. Got a 121B to our right. We can help our teammates by taking him out. Yes! Lovely shot. Lower plate. Now go low. Get down low. That way they can't shoot you because they can't see you. And we just need to catch up with this CS63. That's the guy who put loads of rounds through us. And he gets revenge by taking him out of the game with the last shot. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first ace tanker for the Bassman from Hell in the Object 430U, which was widely described as the best medium tank in the game by some. Not sure if it is still, because there's been a lot of premiums added to the game since. Well, you can tell it's the first ace tanker because he's got the scrolls underneath. You only get that the first time, and in fact, we've been dealing with a lot of first aces in the recent past. He also got a shield proof for blocking more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, spotter for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage on the enemy, a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly in this game, and he got a bruiser medal as well for getting at least 5 critical hits in this one. He got 7. His win rate was 5,333. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he did get the highest damage in the game, but it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that's why he missed out on getting the high caliber. He got 4,056 hit points of damage. Second highest went to the Gorilla 15 with 3,858, and the third highest was the Lion with 3,492 hit points of damage. It was a tier 10 game with it was only tier 10s in it, this one, yes. He also managed to get the highest number of kills, but this time around, he shared it with the Lion. They both got 4 kills each. 2 kills went to the Gorilla 15, the T57 Heavy, and the Leopard on his own team, and his Leopard got a Piscucci's medal, whilst it was the Heshbarn on the enemy team who got 2 kills as well. And when it came to base XP, Bassman's got that, so he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,298 went to the Bassman. He's the only one to get over 1,000 base, and the next highest was the Lion with 935, and the Gorilla 15 with 920. He fired 16 rounds in the entire game, which is not a lot really, but you do carry 50 rounds of ammunition in the 430U. He got 14 direct hits on the enemy and 12 penetrations. 4,056 hit points, of which 958 were at more than 300 meters. He received 7 hits from the enemy, only 2 of which actually penetrated, and that CS63 was responsible, I think, for both of them. 5 non-penetrations and 2,570 hit points of damage blocked by armor. It's a very, very strong turret on the 430U. It tends to bounce a lot of rounds, or at least it blocks them. 4 enemy vehicles were spotted, 8 enemy vehicles were damaged, 4 were killed, and he got 4,452 hit points of spotting assist and got 7 capture points right at the end. On a premium count, he actually made 33,981 credits profit from that game, as well as 7 bonds because it was tier 10, and 3,894 experience points altogether. So a very good game in a very strong medium tank. The question is now, how long is it going to take him to mark this? Well, let's have a quick look and see what the requirements are. Well, to get his first mark, he's going to need an average of damage of about 2,418. What did he get on this one? Well, if we look at the details, we can see he got 4,056. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem. In fact, that's already in the 3rd mark territory if he can actually keep that consistent. And to get the ace tanker, you can see 1,231 base is what he needed, And in actual fact, he got 1,298. So yes, he was well within the Ace Tanker range. So you can see, if you go to What Garage, this is what this is from. You look up the specific tank and you can see what the requirements are to get it to that mark. And if you can then match that by getting the appropriate amount of damage or the appropriate amount of experience, then you can get the marks on it. And this kind of shows you what you need to get in terms of win 8 as well, if you're going to make those conditions. But a very good round for your first Ace Tanker. Congratulations to the Bassman from Hell. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.